since we're in Canada, don't worry, the vlog will come soon. We are actually going to a Toys R Us. Toys R Us closed recently in the United States, actually a year ago at this point. So we're visiting a Toys R Us in 2019. What's interesting is the blue and yellow color scheme and the balloons in the wall. But it was pretty similar to the ones that were in the US, with another prominent color, the gray there, being present at this Babies R Us roll. And of course the Babies R Us was attached to a lot of the Toys R Us's in the final years. Rest in peace Toys R Us in the US, but let's see what it's like in Canada in 2019. It's a very similar layout with the front bay there. But I do notice the baby stuff is to the right. Usually it was to the left, but the Lego stuff does appear at the front of the store like it is right here, or at least a lot of my occasions. This is so nostalgic. One thing that isn't nostalgic is it doesn't smell like American Toys R Us's. American Toys R Us's used to have this particular smell to it. This smells more of like a bleach or a metal or something. But one thing that surprised me with the Lego side was the Elsa brickheads here being on sale, because those were off the shelves very quickly in the United States. Other than that though, same design. We did notice the Lego Batman movie Arkham Asylum, that's retired and pretty expensive in the US now. Also, they have the new Lego Overwatch set, which is the Junkertown set. They don't have the Wrecking Ball set though. And in the US, I've heard it was showing up in Walmart stores, but that's no big deal. Wow. That's super nostalgic to hear. So is this a video game section? Over there? Okay, it's actually kind of a lot smaller video game section than what we used to have in the United States. There's only like 2 small aisles of video games. And this seems to be like the Nintendo aisle. I know the Boca one I used to go to was kind of the same format as this, where we had the Lego right there, right in the relative distance of the front of the store. And then right to the left we had an electronics section, but that one was a lot bigger. Lots of collectibles now. I guess this is how the final days of Toys R Us were like in the US. There's Funko Pops and little things like that, but it was more towards the back, so that's a bit of a difference. Over here are the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. This is more similar to like the Target trading card section, and really Lego video games and the little Yu-Gi-Oh card sections were the ones I would check all the time in Toys R Us. This was kind of like an interesting little aisle here, because in the American ones we used to have like the seasonal stuff and the movie stuff. This one is just, I guess, generic. It's your birthday. Maybe that's because there's no big movies coming out for kids soon, but that could be set up for Star Wars maybe during Force Friday, but we'll have to see. Other than that though, it's that older Toys R Us layout. Like I said, the one in Boca was kind of like this, with the spikes in the back. This section is literally the same as Boca. So it's not much different, but it was cool to just kind of be a little bit nostalgic and actually shop at a Toys R Us for once. Well, hopefully one day it'll come back in America, but I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.